friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a Project Use It Up update. Now this update is going to be a little bit different because what I'm going to do is kind of like the normal. I'm going to show you what I finished up, and then I'm going to show you the progress that I made on all of the products, and then we're going to leave it at that, and then I'm going to come back in a little, like, I don't know if it's going to be like a week or maybe later this week, and I'm going to do an empties video so that I can kind of clear everything out. And then I'm going to tally up my numbers again and see where I'm at, like as far as how much I've used over the past, I think it's been like 3 months now. And then I'm going to do a video where we're going to do kind of like a basket refresh where I'm going to pull new products. Because honestly, the products that I've like been working on, some of these I've been working on now for the entire 3 months, and I'm getting really, really sick of them. So I kind of want to do like a basket refresh and pull in some new products. Obviously, the ones that are currently here that maybe get put aside for a while, since the goal in this whole thing is to completely eliminate my stash, I will be revisiting these products, but I just think I need to change some things up. So this like Project Use It Up, we're technically going to be doing like 3 separate videos. So when I come back and do like the basket refresh, like I said, then we'll also go over my current totals as far as like what I still have left in my stash. So another thing too, I know I've been MIA. The last few weeks have just been weird, you guys. Like, they have seriously been weird. They've been super busy, but I've also gotten some really good news that could potentially be like life-changing. So I'm just kind of patiently waiting to see if that's going to go through. And then I got sick on top of it. I'm still recovering from that. So it has just been a weird few weeks. So I'm sorry that I've been missing. But hopefully once the holidays are kind of over, I can get back into my normal like uploading schedule. But let's go ahead and get into what we're here for today. So I'm going to start with everything that I actually finished up over this past, I don't think it's actually technically even been a month. I think it's been like three weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks. But anyway, I did actually make some progress. So first thing is this Renpure Lavender Honey Calming Body Wash. At the last check-in, I was here, and it is now finished. Well, I mean, I guess there's like this tiny bit in the very bottom, but I'm not fighting for that. Definitely like this, but glad it is gone. Let's see. We'll grab this one. This is the Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar Fine Fragrance Mist. At the last check-in, I was here. It is now gone. I like that one a lot. This is the body lotion Rosemary Mint Vanilla. Is by the Plain product, which I didn't mark this because this is like a tin like bottle, so you can't really see through it. When I first started this, I had only used it like once, so it was, I mean, it was up pretty high. So finish this off. This is one of those products that I liked it, but then I wish it would have just been the mint and the vanilla. The rosemary threw the whole thing off to me. The mint and the vanilla was an amazing smell, especially for this time of year. But then that rosemary thrown in almost gave it like too much of like an herbal, medicinal type of a smell, and I didn't really care for that. So glad that that is gone. Let's see what else we have here. Finally finished this off, which means that I will be going shopping very, very soon. This is the Aveeno Skin Relief Moisture Repair Cream Intense Moisture. This is what I use as far as for my facial moisturizer on a daily basis. And I didn't even mark this, but it is completely empty at this point. So I do need to get more of this. Plus, since this was the absolute last facial moisturizer in my entire stash, now I'm able to kind of start rebuilding some facial moisturizers, like a collection. So that's exciting. Finished up this Vaseline Intensive Care All-Purpose Cream. Looks like that. Cut it open. This was so nice. It has kind of like a floral scent, but it was thick, and I really, really liked this. I actually was using this as a hand cream at like in my nightstand up, like, so I would use it basically before bed every night. Really, really liked that. Finished this, what is this? It's called In the Zone Body Lotion by the company This Works. This was another one, I did not care for this. It's very herbal, and I normally like very herbal things. Like, I'm not opposed to that. But whatever is in this, like the combination just smelled way too medicinal to me. So didn't really care for that. Finished the Burt's Bees body lotion. This is the Milk and Honey. So I hadn't used this in quite some time. And I used to really, really like this lotion. This time I did not. To me, the fragrance of this is just kind of off-putting when it's on your body, but it didn't used to. It used to have a really, really good smell, and I'm wondering if they did change the formula, because I'm talking like I have not used this in like years, and I think it was Burt's Bees was bought out, I want to say it was by like Colgate or something, like back a few years. I wonder if they changed the formula, because yeah, I honestly did not care for that. Finished this Rosino 42% urea cream and salicylic acid. This is for hand and feet. It looks like this. It's like one of those roller ball things, which you guys, like, I could dig that out, but I'm not digging that out. Do you know what I mean? It worked, but it wasn't my favorite, so glad that's gone. Finished these up. These surprised me. I didn't think that I would really care for these because I didn't know that they would do very much, but they're the Bliss Incredipeel 10% glycolic acid spa strength resurfacing peel. Looks like this. There were 3 treatments in here. So it was like you got these, it was like a not really a cotton pad, but it was like almost like a woven type of a pad, and it had the glycolic acid treatment on it, and you would put it all over your face and then moisturize as usual. I did it at night, and you are only supposed to do it like, what did they say, 1 to 3 times a week, I think. Oh, they say 2 to 3 times a week, which I actually spread it out. I think I did it twice in 1 week and then once in the next. So I didn't know if this would do a whole lot, but after even just the first use, I actually did notice a difference. My skin felt like a lot softer. I think this is supposed to be kind of like the Ordinary's glycolic toner, but I want to say that the Ordinary's, their glycolic toner is a 7%, I think, and this is a 10%. Now the Ordinary glycolic toner, though, I want to say you can use every single day as like your daily exfoliant. So honestly, I may look into that because, yeah, I was actually really pleasantly surprised at how much I liked that. Also used up this Freeman Feeling Beautiful Deep Clearing Manuka Honey and Tea Tree Oil Clay Mask and Cleanser. I didn't use it as a cleanser. I just used it as a clay mask. I was actually able to get 3 out of 3 uses out of this. This was nice. This actually has a really nice smell to it. I don't know. I really enjoyed that. And then the other one that I finished up is this. It's called Extra Comfortable All-in-One Trip Mask Kit. It looks like this. And it's like a double mask. The first one I think is supposed to be like an exfoliant or maybe just, I don't know, a cleansing wipe, basically. And then the other one is a sheet mask. It was okay. My face didn't feel any different after using this, like nothing to write home about. So I don't know, maybe if you use these like repeatedly, you would notice a difference, but I didn't notice anything, anything more than like what a normal sheet mask does for me. I didn't notice anything additional. So that was just like okay to me. So that was everything that I actually finished over the last like 3 weeks. Now let me show you guys the progress that I made on some of the other products, and we will actually start with the body care. So this, like I said in the beginning, the last few weeks have been really weird. So I feel like I did not make progress on certain things, and it's kind of weird to me. But this I actually did make quite a bit of progress. This is the Johnson's Skin Nourish Moisturizing Lotion. This is the vanilla and oat scent. At the last check-in, I was here. I am now down to here. So that is pretty good progress. I can't really show you the progress on this because it's tin, so I can't see through it. But I've only used this a couple of times. I'm not a big fan of it, so I will use that because I mentally am like, I need to use it. But honestly, when given the choice between that and like nothing, I would rather just use like my Dove bar soap to shave with than use that. So that's a kind of a struggle. This is the Vanilla Body Fantasies Fragrance Mist. At last check-in we were here. I'm now down to here. So decent progress on that one. But I will say part of the reason I didn't make better progress on that is because I ended up finishing up the Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. So that was kind of more of the vanilla fragrance that I would pick up. This is the Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Cupcake Fragrance Mist. At the last check-in we were here, now down to here. So decent progress on that. This is the little foot cream that I'm using. It's called Green 7. It's just this little thing. Obviously I was pushing hard to get rid of that other one that I finished, so I didn't use this a ton, but I mean, you can kind of see I've definitely hit the bottom on this, so I'm almost finished with this. I would say I probably have maybe 3 more uses in here and it should be gone. This is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream for dry to very dry sensitive skin. So this is like a fragrance-free moisturizer. So I technically pulled this and put it in the basket to use as a body moisturizer. I never did like mark this either, just because it's hard to tell because it's so thick. It's not like it really has like a level point. So I think I've used this maybe 3 times on my body, but what I have been doing since I finished up my facial moisturizer is this is what I have been using as my facial moisturizer. And I can honestly say I'm not the biggest fan of this as you know, for a facial moisturizer, but I'm trying so hard to hold off on like buying a facial moisturizer because I kind of wanted to finish up a couple other categories so that when I do go shopping, I'm buying more than just facial moisturizer. Like I'm hoping I can get like a few other things from other categories also. So I've just been kind of using this to kind of extend that. So there's that. This is the Tree Hut Cocoa Colada Shea Sugar Scrub. This is actually the last body scrub that I have in my stash. And this was completely full when I pulled it in the project last, like, well, 3 weeks ago. I think I've only used it like twice, which is, I don't know how my brain really works, but this is where I come, like, so I'm doing everything I can to not have to buy a facial moisturizer because like, I don't know. So I'm like using this, I don't know. And then this, I'm like hanging on to like, I don't know what I'm thinking. I need to just use this and be done with it and then buy more. Because then once this is gone, then that category is also completely finished. Ugh. Okay, next up is the Dr. Teal's Moisture Sleep Blend Oil. At last check-in, we were here. You can barely see the mark. It's like coming off. And now we are down to here. So again, decent prod. Can you guys tell I'm still getting over being sick? My brain is gone. Decent progress. This is the Twilight Woods Fine Fragrance Mist. Here was the last check-in. We are down to here. This one is the Hello Beautiful by Bath & Body Works. Started here. We're down to here. This one, you guys, I love this. This is one of the Bath & Body Works fragrance mists that I feel like it wears more like a higher end perfume. I love this stuff. So that's what I would definitely repurchase. A lot of the Bath & Body Works are like, they're meh to me, but that one, love it. This is the Bath and Body Works Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. Started here, we're now down to here, which is hard to see because, I mean, it kind of lines up with the actual pattern, but we are right there. So that is everything as far as the body care. And I am so excited to switch some of those products out because, like I said, I am so sick of some of these products. Okay, move that basket aside. Next, let's talk about skincare. So I did finish up, you guys saw some of the masks. Because I was using like the Bliss exfoliants, and I think, before that, in the last check-in, it was the Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin enzyme mask, which is also an exfoliant. So because I've been using products like that, I have not been using this very often, which is the St. Ives Soft Skin Scrub. So I didn't make that much progress. Like at the last check-in, I was here and now I'm here. And the reason that that's not more progress is just because I've been using other exfoliating products, but I am huge on like facial exfoliation. So if when I do the basket refresh, if I don't have any other like exfoliating products, this will probably go very, very quickly if I'm focusing just on that. This is the Gold Moisturizing Eye Masks. These are the ones that you scoop out and they go underneath your eyes. I only did this like, I think 3 times over the last 3 weeks, so have not made that much progress on that. This is the Noxzema Original Clean. This is one I just struggle to use consistently. So I have used it, but it's still like so full because it's just not my favorite cleanser. I did not use this Trader Joe's Hydrating Biocellulose Face Mask, so that was a no use at all. I also did not even touch this one. This is the Mario Badescu Facial Spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. It is still completely full. But I did make some progress on the Mario Badescu Facial Spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. We started all the way here at the top. We are now down here, so at least there's progress on that. Did not even attempt to use this Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Gel Mask. Not a single use. I have been making progress on my eye creams, and it's hard to mark these because obviously like they're so thick that it's not like you can see like an actual settling point. This though, I mean, I can kind of see in there if I look at the light, like there's obviously some like up here at the top and then there's some at the bottom. I'm gonna say that if I use this consistently for like 3 days in the morning, it would be gone. It is so close to being gone. This one is harder to tell. You cannot see through here at all. And I've used it semi-regularly, not consistent enough probably, because again, this is not my favorite eye cream, but it's gotta be like coming down at least some, so there has to be some progress there. These are another one, and I don't know what my deal has been because I'm normally all about facial oils and like heavy duty moisturizers. I'm sorry that the light keeps going weird. As you guys know, we're doing construction in this room that I'm filming. So over here is like weird as far as the lighting because like this is a whole construction zone. And today is overcast, but kind of snowy. So it's like the lighting is weird. So I'm sorry if the lighting is this is a weird video, you guys. Okay, the Badger Face Care Damascus Rose Facial Oil, which I actually talked about this in the last video. I said I would probably, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like there is so little on this, and this is my favorite face oil like of all time that I've ever used up to this point. So I said I probably wouldn't use this one. I'd probably be like hanging on to this and saving it for last. Did not touch it, obviously, but I figured I would be using this Ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. You guys, I did not touch it. Not at all. We are still all the way up there. So I did not use a facial oil a single time over the last like 3.5 weeks. And we're in winter. What? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing right now. And then this is another one. This is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Facial Cleanser. So because I do not really care for this, the only time that I have been using this is if I have makeup on, because I always like to use a gel cleanser to cleanse off makeup. And I have been, because I've been sick and I have done so little over the last 3 weeks, literally, that is the only progress. So that tells you how little I wear makeup right now. And yeah, I just don't care for this cleanser. The other thing with this cleanser too is it's literally like half a pump and you get tons of foam, which is a great thing if you're trying to save money. But like if you do a full pump, it's like too much. And then it's like hard to rinse off and there's too much foam. So this is one of those products that like a little goes a long way. But when you're trying to finish a product, that's really, really annoying. And then, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I much, much prefer the other Clean and Clear cleanser that I have in my stash, which when we do the basket refresh, I will probably switch to that one for a while because that one I actually love and I'll probably work through it a lot quicker. So there's that. And then the last product, again, like I don't know what has been going on with like not using anything more than just a moisturizer. This is the Eelho Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. It was here last time and we are here now. I think I used this twice. So yeah, it's just been like incredibly busy and like I haven't felt well. So the most that I have been managing, especially at night for my skincare, is usually just throwing on a basic moisturizer because that has just been life lately. Hopefully though, over these next, once we do the basket refresh and like the holidays are over and all of that, hopefully I can like focus more on this and I will see more progress. So the last few items are the lip balms and the eyeshadows. So we'll start with the eyeshadows. And like I said, when I first started this project, I honestly, if I can hit pan on these, I'll be happy. But like I just mentioned with the cleanser, like I have not really worn much makeup over the past, honestly, like I don't wear makeup that often, you guys. I really don't. So I have not hit pan on any of these yet. This one was already hit pan, but I haven't. I think I used this once since I started the project, which was like 3 months ago. And this one I have not hit pan on. This one I did use a little bit more though. I want to say I've used this one like 3 or 4 times, but still, at the rate I'm going, like these are going to last me like 10 years. And then now this is impressive, you guys. Well, first let's talk about the lip balms, which I didn't mark this. Let me mark this really quick. This, I actually had some progress in this, but then I almost pulled back from this because this is more of like a spring summer flavor. And I'm like, I don't want to use this now and then be left with more of like the fall winter flavors, that I have to use up come spring and summer. So I stopped using this, but this is it's called His Daughter Mango Peach Lip Relief. At the last check-in I was here, or no, this is going up. That's right. It goes up. So at the last check-in I was here. I'm now up to here. But like I said, I stopped using it because I was like, wait, let's save that for when, I'm going to want like, something fruity. Same thing with this. I actually really, really love this. It's the Trader Joe's Berry Lip Mask. I think this is supposed to be kind of like the Laneige lip mask. And it honestly, it works very similar. And it smells amazing. It's like very strawberry-ish. But this was completely full when I started this project, by the way. But you can see I have a good sized dent in there. In fact, the dent goes all the way to the bottom. But I stopped using it because I'm like, no, this is more something I'm going to enjoy in the spring and in the summer. So I have been focusing on these two, which were the fall/winter flavors. So they're both lip smackers, and I have the vanilla chai frappe and the pumpkin spice frappe. So I've been focusing more on these because I was just curious how long it will take me to actually work through a lip balm, because in the past, I have switched them out so often that I never finish an entire lip balm. It like very rarely happens. So I wasn't even sure how fast I would actually use one, but I have actually made decent product. Why can I never say that? I have made decent progress. Okay, so this one, the Vanilla Chai Frappe, this is the one I have kept in my downstairs bathroom. So this is when, you know, in the morning after I brush my teeth and all of that, this is what I put on. During the day, if my lips feel a little bit dry, you know, I'll go grab this one and put it on. At night, after I take my bath and all of that, then I will put this on. So you would think that this one would actually be more progress than the other one, but and I mean, I'm definitely pleased with the progress that I have. This is where we're at now. Obviously I can't mark this, but just for a reference point, 3 months ago when we started, because I have another one. This is the cinnamon churro one, and I've never used this. So this shows you, this is what we started with, and this is where we are. So I mean, I've made pretty decent progress in this one. So that is that one. Now this is the pumpkin spice frappe one. This one is what is in my nightstand. So I put this on every single night right before I like turn off my light to go to sleep. And this one is really impressive. We're down even further with this. So as you can see, that is the progress there. And if you wanted to see side by side of the two that I'm actually currently working on, yeah, so technically the one that I use every single night in my nightstand is going quicker. Probably because I do put it on pretty heavily, you know, obviously because I use it almost more of like a lip mask. So yeah, so definitely progress on those. I'm gonna say this pumpkin spice one, maybe a month more, and it should be gone. The other one, I'm going to say maybe 2 months. I don't know, maybe longer. I don't know. I'm very interested to see how quickly those will be gone. So that is it, you guys. That is the, you know, everything I finished. That is all the progress. So I'm happy that we're at this point. Like I said, the next video that I put up as far as, you know, in this whole realm is going to be an empties video. And that way I can get all of that, you know, the empty stuff out of my house. And then I can also, you know, go through the entire, like all of the empties and mark off on my inventory, like everything that was finished, and retotal it up. And then the next video I will come back, refresh the basket, and go over the current totals with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are doing well. If I don't see you before Christmas, which I probably won't, because that's like, holy moly, that's like Wednesday. So I probably won't see you. So have a wonderful Christmas. I don't know. I wish the best for each and every one of you. And I hope that you guys realize how much I do care about you, and I do think of you guys as my friends. And if you guys were closer, I'm telling you, we would just get together and have like a Christmas party and do cookies and stuff. Like, that is how I think of you guys. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful Christmas, and know that I will be thinking of you guys. So anyway, all that, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you very soon.